In May 2011, 20 individuals, including local government representatives, people working in NGOs, and private sector housing practitioners, took part in an intensive 4-day visit to one of the 2010 World Habitat Award winners, Ekostaden Augustenborg, in Malmo, Sweden.
Here at the Building and Social Housing Foundation, we work to identify innovative housing policy and practice, both in the UK and internationally. As part of this work, we run the annual World Habitat Award competition to identify examples of really good housing practice and policy around the world. And we are invited each year by UN Habitat to present those awards at the global celebration of World Habitat Day. Simply identifying some really good examples of housing isn't necessarily enough for other people to take up those ideas and use them themselves. And one of the best ways to do this is to enable people to visit the winning projects, to see what is happening, to talk to the people who've been involved in organising, running, setting up that project, as well as meeting people with similar interests to themselves.
Malmo is Sweden's third city and has a population of 300,000. It is a very multicultural population, with the parents of around half of the children living in the city having been born abroad. Augustenborg is an area close to the centre of Malmo, where a flagship housing development was built in the 1950s.
At the end of the 1980s, Malmo was in a pretty sad state. The old industrial base of the city had collapsed, and the years directly after the Rio summit, everybody started talking about sustainable development and a holistic approach to looking at environmental, social and economic issues.
The award-winning Ekostaden Augustenborg project set out to restore the area by creating an eco-city where people would once again be proud to live. Issues raised by residents, like rising living costs and seasonal flooding in the city, were also to be addressed through environmentally sustainable initiatives.
I really like that they have these area programs where all the initiatives within an area are harmonized towards a common goal. Because usually in city governments, they're very focused, like per department, it's just what I'm going to do.
The Ekostaden Augustenborg project was a joint venture between the City of Malmo authorities and the MKB Public Housing Company in Malmo, which is a publicly funded housing provider that reinvests profits back into the business. Green roofs were pioneered in Augustenborg to help deal with the seasonal flooding of the city. The roofs, which are partially or completely covered with vegetation planted over a waterproof membrane, absorb around 50% of rainwater. They also increase biodiversity, protect roof membranes and reduce the heat in cities in the summer.
Just seeing the green roofs and understanding really the ecological benefits and also that the cost implications are not great. There's no reason why this can't be developed in the UK.
An integrated stormwater management system, which was designed by one of the Augustenborg residents, also helps to deal with the flooding. Though this system runs through the entire neighbourhood, less comprehensive, more piecemeal stormwater management systems can also be effective. Social initiatives like the After School Club and Rabbit Hotel, run by local resident Sofia Imsirovits, provide a further example of the commitment of local people to improving the livelihoods of Augustenborg residents, as well as the support for initiatives like Sofia's that is provided by the authorities.
I wish we could have many Sofias around the world so we can help, unemployed people to get, to train themselves to get a job. And, just to see the horse picking up rubbish, simple things that we can do in our countries, and taking this from Malmo, Sweden, all the way down to Honduras, I think this is incredible.
Young people and elderly residents are particularly involved in the Ekostaden Augustenborg initiative. The two groups come together in projects like Barn i stan, Children in the City, which is a 3-year programme designed to encourage intergenerational dialogue between old and young residents from very different backgrounds, but with a shared future.
First year, try to answer the girl's question. What was it 60, 70 years ago to be a child in Sweden? But the second year, it would be nice if the old Swedish people were a little interested in how it is to be a kid today. And maybe the third year, they could together imagine what it will be when children today are like that, and they have grandchildren.
Many of the successful initiatives in Augustenborg have been adapted and transferred locally to other parts of Malmo that are suffering from the physical dilapidation and social deprivation once seen in Augustenborg.
Everybody here decide together what we are going to do. They are also involved in everything. So we share everything, we help each other, but we have 3 different activities. So we have the cafe and the catering, clean and conference service, and then we have the studio over here.
The study visit participants took away some very valuable lessons, contacts and ideas to present to their colleagues at home. They also left behind their perspectives and ideas for the development of the Ekostaden Augustenborg project.
So we are still going strong, and we will develop new ideas together with the citizens to ask them, what do you want? What do you think is important today? And we make it happen. So.
Find out more at www.worldhabitatawards.org, www.bshf.org, www.malmo.se/miljö, and www.mkbfastigate.se.